Alex Hormozi talks about this often because I think it's just a really clickable thing that he brings up and everybody calls him a liar. But he posted an article online like 10 years ago where he gained 35 pounds in 6 weeks. And it's by eating 6,000 calories a day and working out like 2 times a day, 6 days out of the week. So it's like, and it's really high volume workouts, even just from one workout, let alone twice a day. So like the normal person eats 2 to 3,000 calories a day. Alex Hormozi doubles that, and it's like really high protein, low fat, high carb diet. So like you're supposed to just be getting as much energy as you can, and he's trying to mitigate how much fat is being stored from that based on just some like random studies that, to be honest, I don't know if they're like legit studies or not, but
was it because fat stores faster than carbs as fat, or what's the logic behind it?
So the logic from the study was that carbs are more likely to when you're in surplus of carbs, it's more likely to go into just direct energy usage, or your body just gets rid of the excess. And then when you have a surplus in fat, it's less likely to be converted into muscle, and it's more likely to be stored in your body. Again, I don't know if that's true. There are a lot of people that say that's not how it works. And like, to some extent, if you're eating a ton of carbs, like you're going to gain weight, you're going to get fat, but it's like, hopefully you're trying to get the maximum conversion of muscle into that. So like, I tested that and like got pretty similar results to Alex Hormozi. I think my fat gain was probably a higher amount than he did. But he's probably also just better at working out, to be honest. Like that could result in a lot of it. He also gained a decent amount of fat in his, but like, in 6 weeks, I still ended up gaining 30 pounds, which is crazy. And like my strength went way up, where like I'm still actually even stronger than when I finished that video after I like recovered a little bit. Like,
wow.
I maintained a lot of that strength and that muscle mass without having to maintain the diet. So like the effects were definitely worth it. Like it's, I should preface, it was probably not worth doing, but the results were really, worth
really
having.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you feel like you're going to die for 6 weeks. But after the fact, it's like, I feel like I gained what normally would take me a year's worth of muscle, just because I condensed it all and like really focused on actually doing it, which was really cool.
That is so crazy. What was the expected or most normal amount of muscle that you can put on? Like the average is 2 pounds per month or something?
So that's what a lot of people say. And like, it varies if you are brand new to lifting, like you might put on more than 2 pounds of lean muscle per month. But like, and genetics also matter, but like on average, they say about 2 pounds of muscle per month is normal for someone who's lifting weights. And then, so in 6 weeks, I ended up putting on like 8 to 9 pounds of muscle, which is what the scans show me. Who knows how accurate these scans are? I know that like certain body fat metrics and things are not accurate with a lot of these fat measuring scales. But you can pretty clearly see a difference in muscle mass in my before and after pictures. And like, you can also assume it's not just like movie magic, because I'm lifting a drastically different amount than I was start to end of the video. And like, I had friends try it for like a week, and within a week they felt like they saw a difference in like, strength and kind of muscle mass, and just doing it for a little bit. So like, there are definitely results that are inarguable, I think.
So you said you kept most of the strength even after the experiment. What about the muscle mass?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have leaned down a little bit, because it's the heaviest I've ever been, and I'm still heavier than I want to be, which partially is just like uh, getting injured shortly
Mm.
after that. And so I had to stop lifting for a while. But yeah, I still actually lift heavier, and I think I look more muscular than I did before. Um, like even at the end of the Alex Hormozi video, I look a little more muscular,
Mm-hmm.
even though I've lost a little weight. I don't know exactly if the actual muscle mass has stayed the same. I haven't really tracked it, to be
Mm.
honest.
Okay. Walk me through the workouts themselves, because the for this experiment, overtraining seemed to just not be a thing, which was really surprising
Yeah,
to
I
me.
mean, it was a it it was a thing. I definitely felt overtrained by the end of it. Mostly because I just wasn't sleeping enough.
Mm.
Um, and so that's the thing that kind of catches up is I wasn't sleeping quite as much as I should have for that volume of working out. And also I kind of was, so he does 3 days on, 1 day off, 3 days on, 1 day off.
Mm.
Generally speaking, I don't work out on Sundays. So I was doing usually 6 days on, 1 day off, 6 days on, 1 day off. So I
Okay.
got less rest days. And like every once in a while, I think I would do like a 3 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on, 1 day off type of thing.
Okay.
Um, but for the most part, I actually talked to Alex a little bit after the video. He watched the video and he was like, "Yeah, that definitely is why you were burning out by the
Mm-hmm.
end."
Uh.
But the workouts pretty much consisted of like every single day you did 7 sets of 7 reps of bench press.
Mm-hmm.
So every single day you work out, which that alone is like a full workout. That takes like 40 minutes when you're lifting heavy and you're having to rest in between sets. And then same thing with leg press. So like every day you're doing a pretty significant upper body workout, high volume, lower body workout, high volume. And that's just like your morning workout.
Mm.
And then on top of that, you're still doing like uh I can't remember the exact split now, but you're still doing like a regular 3 day split in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So like even though I worked out chest in the morning, 1 out of those 3 days, I'm still doing like a chest and tricep workout in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And then the next day a back and bicep, and the next day a leg workout. So it's like everything is getting hit multiple times per day in some fashion. So you're pretty exhausted
That's
really
so
quick.
crazy. Yeah. So, okay, you're doing leg press every day in the morning.
Mhm.
Is that because leg training stimulates more testosterone, as far as I understand? So could that be the
I
logic
don't, I
behind?
don't know.
I feel like I've.
It probably is. I mean, it's also I think just an area where if you're trying to get the most muscle mass, like it's also just an area where like
Yeah. Yeah.
you're gonna put on a lot of muscle on your legs really quickly. Like
Mm.
I still don't fit into the pants I had before
Mm.
this
Wow.
this workout 6 months ago, and
Must
like
be nice.
yeah, it's like I don't know. I'm not super tall, so I don't love my legs looking as big as they
Okay.
did. But like, no, there's a definite difference in like, uh, really, it's your legs and your chest are going to see the biggest difference doing that workout.
Mm.
Just because it's like the volume is inarguable, it brings results that way.